Welcome to CWC Podcast. We're back with you again. Got a great show. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you for everybody who's watched our existing videos. We appreciate the feedback. And based on that feedback, today's show was created. Today's show is called, What Do You Bring to the Table? This is a popular question. It's a popular dating question, right? Everybody, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? So we're going to discuss, what do you bring to the table? What is this sense of entitlement that we've been seeing? So we're going to jump right into the content. The first question that I have, because I'm going to kind of toss this to my sister. I'm going to turn her loose.
We're going to let the women kind of have it. So strap in, ladies. We've been told that the guys have been getting beat up a little bit.
Yeah. So the feedback we've gotten, guys are thinking we are being a little rough on the guys.
The ladies even said we're being rough on the guys.
The ladies even said we're being rough on the guys. So women, based on that, you're going to get some smoke today. You're going to get some smoke.
If the shoe fits, then, sorry. But if it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's not about you.
Yeah. If it's not about you, don't worry. Don't be mad. I don't know what they talk about. We're going to reference some modern stuff that we're going to show you. It's a couple of videos. We got, I think, 3 clips today to share with you. We got some enjoyment, some laughs out of those. So we're going to have some fun with it. First bullet point, we're going to jump right in. Why do modern women expect to be treated like a queen with little to no effort on their part? Entitlement. So with that being said, the very first clip, we're going to jump right into a clip that we're going to show you guys. This is I got a laugh out of this. I really did. And it's got a rebuttal built in right behind it. So you're going to get a chance to hear both sides of the equation. So this is about a 3-minute clip. The first lady is the entitled lady. The second lady is the voice of reason. I'm interested in finding out who the second lady is, because guys, all hope is not lost if there's some women out here like this. So let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. We're going to jump right into this first clip. Here we go. And let's take a listen.
If I'm paying all the bills, then you should at least be cooking and cleaning the house. I should come home to a meal.
Miss Ma'am, if your man is paying all the bills, he absolutely should be coming home to a homemade, warm meal waiting for him on the table when he is ready to eat. And not only that, his house should be spotless, and you should be very appreciative of it, waiting for him at the door, looking your best, ready to give him that Gawk Gawk 3000 throat goat. But carry on.
Motherfucker, if I wasn't here, you would still be paying the bills. The things that you do that you consider is for our marriage, you would be doing if you were single. Okay?
Yes, you're correct. As an adult, we have to pay bills. But if you have a man that is paying bills and you are now included in that man's life, those bills multiply. So I don't really understand where you're coming from when you're saying that he would have to pay bills regardless if you're there or not. You are an added expense. And again, he is paying all the bills. Where is your appreciation for that? But again, carry on.
When you get benefits from your job, I don't really get those benefits. You do.
If that is completely incorrect. If you are actually a wife of a man that is receiving benefits, you are privy to those benefits. You are privy to his insurance. You're privy to his 401k. You're privy to all of those things. So I, again, don't understand where you're coming from. But he is paying all of the bills. Do you see what I'm saying? He literally is paying all of the bills. He's providing you with benefits. Carry on.
Your check don't come to me. So therefore, I don't give a damn about how much you work.
Now, while his hardworking check may not come in your name, as it should not, you are still benefiting from his money. He is providing a roof over your head. He is providing food on your table. He is providing you and him a lifestyle that you would not have if he was not paying all of your bills. So I don't understand your quarrel, but go ahead.
Because you was working before and you're going to be working after you met me. I don't care how much you work. A hardworking man is nothing for me because you're going to work hard with or without me.
So let me get this straight. You said a hardworking man is nothing for you. A hardworking man that pays all the bills is nothing for you. So what type of man is for you? What type of man are you looking for? Because I'm kind of confused. Go ahead.
What are you doing for me? Nothing. That's why I don't do nothing for y'all.
So you basically said, even though he's a hardworking man and pays all the bills, you still don't do anything for them. What are you bringing to the table? It can't just be your looks and your vagina, because everybody has one of those. What are you bringing to the table? And what actually do you think that you are deserving of? As a mother of 2 sons, I dare a woman like you to try to walk into their lives. It's not happening. In fact, I have a feeling that you are going to be single for the rest of your life.
So that was I found that to be very interesting. Now, obviously, you heard me say I want to who's the second lady, because she seems to be old fashioned. She seems to be she's like, you can't call her modern, because the first girl is an example of a modern woman. That is kind of the template.
Is that what is happening? If that's the modern woman?
Yes. Yes. That's the attitude of your average everyday modern woman.
I don't date very often.
They have this, and remember, I'm learning all this stuff along with you guys. But what's happening is this is the attitude that's going on. The entitlement. You just saw it. This was one example. TikTok is full of women just like this.
Her face.
That are sitting out here saying, you just heard what she said. A hardworking man is nothing for me. What are you doing for me? So, with that being said, what's going on? Explain to us what's going on.
Well, I can only tell you what I feel, and I think after watching that.
Okay.
I don't know how the first woman expects things to go her way, to have things in a happy household. The look on her face as she was saying everything that she had to say says it all for me. She's irritated.
Or do you think she's frustrated with her husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's wrong. Because if you're not working, and if that's what you want, to do, and you don't have to work, or you choose to do that, and he's doing all of these things for you, you should be acting like girl B. You should be ready. You should be smiling. You should be excited for him to come home. You should be doing all of those things that he expects and wants you to do. If you're not, are you sick? Is something wrong? Did you just have surgery? There could be something wrong. I understand that. But if there's nothing physically or mentally or psychologically wrong with you, you should be taking care of him. It is a give and take. Absolutely. If you're not putting into the pot and you're sitting there with your bonnet on,
you heard her logic,
and you're rolling your head and you're just mad about it. She's mad about something.
Her logic is, you would be doing those things anyway if I wasn't here. So,
but she's incorrect in her logic. She's not even rational in her explanation. She's incorrect in everything that she was saying.
Because modern women aren't rational. And ladies, this is what we're talking about. This is kind of
they want for not having to do.
I can't even figure. Like I said, the second lady does bring a ray of hope, guys. Because if there are women like that, I know there are not a lot of them out there, but there are some out there. You do, for every 50 of the first woman that you saw on TikTok, there's one of those. There's one of that comes in with a rebuttal who wants to be submissive and wants to be feminine and wants to serve her man and recognizes all the things that he does and all the hard work and all these things.
I mean, if you're not working, there really is no place for that kind of attitude.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
You tell me. So tell us in the comments what you think about the first clip. But that is kind of where we are. I think just in general with this attitude, this modern, this entitlement attitude that a lot of these women have. I don't think she's cooking for her man either, based on what she was saying. So that's another thing.
He's not doing anything for her, so why should she cook for him?
And that's what's happening, guys.
And the paycheck doesn't have her name on it. So.
Something that I found out was that a lot of these women, they don't cook for their husbands anymore. I think I mentioned this in one of the first videos.
Yeah, I heard about this. I didn't know that this was a thing. I didn't know that you could not cook.
It's apparently normal now.
I learned how to cook over the years. I can cook. I cooked for my family.
And these guys, the dudes, if y'all are accepting women who don't cook,
That's true.
So
yeah.
So it's a give and a take, right? They get away with what they get away with. I mean, to me, it sounds crazy, but I'm like, when I hear people, because I heard a lot of women say that. I've heard them say, I don't cook. I don't like to. Why should I have to cook? I have to work too. What, I have to come home and cook, and I don't feel like cooking. And I know a lot of people, they're in relationships and they do Uber Eats all the time, 4 or 5 times a week.
Well, that was one of the top things that I was saying last week, is if she works and she comes home and she has to have job number 2, cook for the family, clean the kitchen, and do all of these things. And then job number 3, satisfy him in the bed. It's a lot of work. So he needs to put into the pot too. Otherwise, you get the scenario we were talking about last week.
Okay. So we're going to jump into the next point, the friend zone. Now, everybody knows what the friend zone is, even though women act like they don't know what it is. Even though they act like they don't. You guys created a friend zone, and then you sit up here and act like you don't know what it is. So here's the question that I want to pose to you.
Okay.
Why do modern women put good men or potentially good men in the dreaded friend zone while at the same time giving away their goodies to Chad? Let me explain what Chad is. Chad is an acronym, but it's also a person. Chad is your 6'4" white guy, because Chad is that example for white guys. Tyrone is that example for black guys. Everybody knows who Chad and Tyrone is. Everybody in the manosphere knows that. But Chad, 6'4", white dude, chiseled, square jaw, makes 6 figures, drives a nice car, has 6 inches where it counts. That's Chad. The acronym CHAD is charming, handsome, and driven. Okay. So why do you, because all of you women do, mostly all women do this. You've done this for sure. The guy at work likes you. You know, the guy that you see at the coffee shop or whatever likes you, at the 7-Eleven, whatever case it is. You know when a guy likes you. A woman knows instantaneously when a man is attracted to her. I don't know why. Even women that get into the 30s and 40s, they still try to pretend like they don't know.
Oh, we know.
That the guy, I had no idea that he liked me like that.
No, we know.
You knew. Why do y'all do that? Explain that, please.
Put him in the front.
Yes.
Well,
you know he likes you. You know he wants a relationship with you, and you string him along,
know what?
And you dangle the carrot, and you dangle the carrot, and you dangle the carrot. You know who gets the carrot?
Why.
Chad gets the carrot.
She wants to be friends with him. Like he's maybe he's someone that she can see herself as a friendship level, and maybe he never had the balls to say anything. He just keeps doing and doing and doing, and thinking that his doing is going to get him points, is going to earn him the spot, where I believe it's already been said, a woman knows she's going to sleep with a man within the first 7 minutes of meeting him. She already knows. She's like,
they know.
I'm going to sleep with this guy.
So you know you're not going to sleep with him. You know you're not going to sleep with him.
Usually.
But you're going to continue taking his gifts. You're going to continue going out to eat with him. You're going to continue going to happy hours.
Yeah. Well,
so you're using him.
Right? No, it depends on the person. It depends on the person, and every situation and every variable is different, because if there's been an outline and he knows that if he's tried and you told him, you know what, we're friends, but he wants to hang out with you, he likes your company, and he's already been told, then that's different. He keeps putting into the pot because he wants to at this point, because he wants to be around you. What are you supposed to not be friends with the person? Say, you know what, you like me too much, I can't talk to you anymore. And he's like, I just want to be friends.
So good question. Yeah, ladies, this is a question for y'all, because you guys create a friend. We didn't create the friend zone. Men we have nothing to do with the friend zone. We don't do that with us. All women's creation.
We have friends that there's levels to friends too. We have friends that we may possibly sleep with at some time. And you're at the top of the level of the friendship zone.
You know exactly when you're going to sleep with them too. Women know.
Maybe.
They know. They know exactly. They know the day they're going to be, you know what, tonight, you know what, I feel a little bit. You know what, I feel a little bit. You know what, he's earned it. Let me go ahead and give him a little nookie. And then you just buy yourself 6 more months of him doing stuff for you. So that's kind of how guys look at it. I'm going to be honest with you. And guys, if you allow yourself, because it's a choice, if you allow yourself to get put in a friend zone, that's your fault. I'm not even blaming the girls on that one, because you can figure it out.
If you insist, let me use myself as an example. I'm going to use myself as an example. If you insist on paying half and he doesn't allow you to pay half, if you insist on paying your own way and he doesn't allow you to pay, and he continue, let me do it. Let me take care of it. Let me. And
okay, so let him do it. So, by the way,
he keeps digging the hole of the friend zone even deeper for himself, so that when he finally does get enough balls to say something to you, you're deep in the friend zone, and she tells you, "But we're friends, Chad or Paul or Mike or whatever." And now he spent all this money because he thought if he just kept doing, it would earn him a spot. And sometimes that guy is never going to get a spot.
So let me interject something. I used to work with a dude many years ago, and I don't think I felt really bad for him because in his scenario, he actually bought an engagement ring for the girl. And when he brought it to her and he proposed to her, like at a Marlins game or something like this, and she basically cried and was like, but we're just friends.
Oh my God.
How did he not know?
Exactly.
How do you get to the point of proposing to a woman?
She felt bad, it sounds like.
Yeah.
You know.
And he was devastated. He's
one of those guys that probably kept putting in the pot and thinking if he just kept doing, she'll see how wonderful I am and she'll change.
So guys, moral of the story, stop. If you get put in a friend zone, get out. She's not interested in you. It's okay. Get out of
There's levels to friend zone. I'll clarify, but there's some guys that they're never going to get out of.
Y'all should tell those dudes.
We tell all of them.
Y'all should tell those dudes.
At least,
I mean, no shot, bro.
I wear my honesty on my sleeve.
Because what y'all will do, y'all will go out. They'll go out with this guy that they know they're not going to sleep with. They'll go to a happy hour. They'll drink up everything. They'll eat up all the appetizers. They'll eat all the bread, dip all the into the olive oil. In the seasoning and all of that, they'll eat all of that. They'll be laughing, drinking, talking, laughing. Guess what? At the end of the night, he gets a pat on the head, a peck on the cheek. She goes inside. She's been drinking wine all night. She's going to text Chad. So you just paid for her jump off. That's how it works, guys. So if you're in the friend zone, get out of it. Stay out of it. If a girl, that's just my personal opinion. I mean, you guys, maybe y'all like having a lot of friends that are girls. That's fine. If you're going to do those things, that's fine. Maybe some guys just like doing these things.
Maybe some guys
that's fine
do.
Too. But if you're doing it doesn't make sense to me, but up to you. But that's the friend zone discussion. Please,
there's levels and variables to all of this.
Tell us about the variables. Tell us the levels, because you guys are the only ones with these levels. We don't have any of these levels.
I know you guys are simple. This is black or white, up, down.
That you guys
am I in? Am I out?
You notice how with women is all these shades of gray here.
That's why that was the title of the book.
There's nothing black and white here that we've just discussed. All of a sudden, there's levels, and all of a sudden, I might do this, and all of a sudden, maybe, and all of a sudden,
you might catch her on a good day. That's why guys hang in the background and hang out forever anyway. You might catch her on a good day. Today's your day.
Okay. All right. So we got through that. Now, here's the other question. This might be my favorite one. Why would a high value man? Let me explain really quickly what a high value man is. A high value man is a man who has his stuff together. Meaning, this doesn't mean he's got a good job and he drives a nice car. It means that this man is on his purpose. He knows what he's doing. He has a clear vision in life. He's in shape. He meets all of the 6 sixes that you women have created, because there's all this criteria now that you have to have. The woman wants the guy to be over 6 foot tall, make 6 figures, have 6 inches. And there's a couple other things that a 6-pack. And there's 2 others. I always forget what those other 2 are. But this is what, when you ask most women what they want, and I'll show you this on the Tinder statistic that we use later. 80% of the women are swiping on the top 4 or 5% of guys. And it's the guys that I just discussed. It's all the Chads and the Tyrones. All of the women are clicking on the same guys. All of them are clicking on the same dudes. So if you're an average looking dude, just regular or halfway decent looking dude, most of the time your profile is getting passed over. So the question is, and we're going to go back to the bullet point. Why would a high value man, a man that checks all those boxes, why would Chad or Tyrone, he's a high value man, why would he settle with a woman who shares pictures of herself and videos of herself with the rest of the world on social media? Why would he do that? What benefit does he have? I've been saying this to you guys. If your girlfriend, wife, whatever is on Instagram or any of these applications for any other reason than she's got family or, things that she wants to share.
Or it's her business. She needs to,
or it's
you
her
got to
business
have,
or
if you have your
something.
own business, if you're not on social media, you're dead.
If you have a business similar to that, practical use makes sense. But if she's just on there posting pics every day of herself and her selfies and her smiles and she's walking and she's got her Starbucks.
And you're not in any of the pictures.
And notice that the dude is not in any of the pictures. The dude most of the time is not in any of these pictures.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's a whole bunch of dudes that are following her, sending her friend requests, all these different things, sending her DMs, all of these things. So why would a high value man, why would he settle down with a woman like that? Like what
I don't think he should.
Okay. What advantage? He has no advantage, right?
No. She's not valuing him.
So would you get off of social media for the right guy?
Would I?
Yeah. Guy comes along, sweeps you off your feet. He's checked all the boxes that you like.
And told me I can't have my Facebook account that I keep my family on?
You have about 136 check boxes. My sister has a whole bunch of check boxes. She has more check boxes than a bunch of check boxes going down. So if he checks all those boxes.
And he doesn't eat animals?
Yeah. He checks all of it. Well, that's the big box at the top.
I know.
Vegan? If he's not vegan, I'm not interested. So if he's vegan, right, he checks all those boxes. And he asks you, listen, babe, keep your Facebook stuff for family. I don't want you on Instagram posting provocative stuff. You're not on OnlyFans, so that doesn't matter. But a lot of women are on OnlyFans, and they say, oh, my boyfriend, he's okay with it. No, he's not.
Might be.
No, he might be.
What about that husband? Well, we'll talk about that next week.
The guys who are okay with it is that she's the breadwinner for the family because she's on OnlyFans. So he kind of has to do. So he just has to sit there. Well, what am I going to say? She takes most of the money. So that's what he's going to say. He has no leg to stand on. What's he going to say? Like he's sitting right. Well, he's working at AutoZone.
Yeah, shut
right.
up.
And she's coming in with all the money because she's making all. What's he going to do? Get mad? What's he going to do? Get mad? So at the end of the day, the question becomes, let's go back to the question. Why would you get off? Would you get off of social media for the right guy? Would you give it up? Because social media.
I use Instagram for my website. So I have to get rid of if I was somebody,
he doesn't want you out. He doesn't want you displaying yourself for free.
So I would have to revamp my campaign. And if he was the right guy, yeah.
Because the right dude,
if
a high value guy is going to tell you, I don't want you on social media. He's going to tell you that. Most guys these women keep swiping on, these top caliber guys. First of all, you have to hit all the looks criteria. And then he's going to have another list of demands for you after that. So are you willing to meet those demands? Or when he does that, does he all of a sudden, he's so demanding?
No, you need to talk about these things up front. Okay. A lot of people don't talk about things up front.
Ladies, share with us. Let us know. Would you get off of social media? Because we know your social media is a constant dopamine rush. All you have to do is take out your phone. You're having a bad day. Go to your DMs. Get a dopamine hit.
I thought about you saying that a couple weeks ago, and it's true.
I know it's true.
I do pull my phone out to see what see, and it does make me feel better.
Everybody should know this by now. This is the reason why women are addicted to these things, to these apps. Attention is your drug of choice.
At least I'm honest.
Your attention is the female's drug of choice. And what better way to get attention than to be on Instagram and these apps? You go in there, all these thirsty dudes out here sending you DMs, liking all your photos, doing all these things. It's a dopamine hit. It's a little one, but it's a little one throughout the day. And you keep getting a little hit throughout the day. Yeah. It becomes addictive. Hard for women to give that up. So you're asking a lot. Hey, babe, I don't want you on social media. Sure. What?
It is.
It's a lot to give up.
I agree with.
Here you go.
Are you sure about this? So let's talk about this one, hon.
All right. So last question, and share with us the comments. What do you think? What do you think? Would you give it up for the right guy? Would you get up for Chad? He has 6 6s. Let us know. Is chivalry dead in 2022? Now, chivalry. I say if it's not dead, it's dying. Because there's no incentive for men anymore to hold the door open, be a gentleman, throw our jacket in the puddle. We're not doing that anymore, guys. And I'm an old-fashioned man. I'm a classic man.
People hold the door open for me.
No, they hold the door. It's fine.
And I hold the door open for people. I think it's a karma thing. I'm just getting what I give.
Yeah.
Maybe.
By
And
and
a little
large,
of the
what I
other.
see a lot of women on TikTok complaining about is that men aren't chivalrous anymore. Like we're not a gentleman. We're not opening doors. We're not putting the coat over your shoulder.
It's their expectation and their assumption, and they get what they expect.
Okay.
I get what I expect.
Are guys doing this?
People hold the door open for me. That's all I know.
Okay. What about on dates? Like when you go out on a date,
I wouldn't go out with somebody that wouldn't hold the door. People hold the door open for me, Hassan, and I hold the door open for them. Like
Okay.
you can't do one without the other. I don't know why the entitled woman thinks that only he's supposed to do for her, and she's just supposed to be a prop, an ornament. You don't give anything into the pot. You don't get to be that way and keep receiving.
Yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
the receiver's going to leave, the giver's going to leave.
At some point, you see him start giving stuff to the other girl.
Yeah, that says thank you.
You just don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna start doing something for somebody else. That's what's gonna happen. That's how people end up cheating.
And does the Guck 3000? Is that what she said?
Yeah, oh yeah. You heard what she said. Hey, I told you the second lady. There's some hope. There's some hope. She knows what her man wants. So chivalry, guys. I hear a lot of women complaining about this. They say guys just aren't gentlemen anymore. They don't open the door for us. They don't say thank you. They don't let us go first down the aisle. They don't do any of these things. Now, and I've talked to a lot of guys, right? And they aren't doing these things, especially down here in where we live at, basically in the Miami area.
I think a lot of this stuff is regional.
It's very regional. It's very, very
Florida
regional.
is just different.
And Miami's the pits.
And
it's
Miami's
the pits. It's the worst for women. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I think everybody can kind of agree with that.
Your single guys down there aren't having much luck either.
Not much luck at all. As a matter of fact, we're going to segue into some statistics because guys, let me just read some stats to you from, and I'll go ahead and share this with you guys. Guys on dating apps, right? Let's take a look. Let me explain to you why. Remember I told you guys that dating apps were a waste of time? Let me explain why. So I'm going to share my screen. Here's some Tinder usage statistics. This is from Dating Zest. So Tinder has 75 million users, right? Look at this. It's got more users than Reuters, more users than no. These are their numbers as they've grown over the years. Okay. So let's go down here to some more stats. So we have now here's the one I want to show you guys. This is the big one. Tinder men to women ratio, gender statistics. 78.1% of users are men, 21, basically almost 22% are women. Guys, we don't need to read any further than that, but that is the reason why the swipe scenario that I just described to you of women getting an overabundance of attention, the dopamine hits. Mm-hmm. There's just way more men out there on these dating apps. And I bet you of this 22% of women, I bet you that half of them are bots.
Well, I told you it was so good for my ego. My phone was just dinging like crazy.
Yep.
But
I bet you that half of them are bots, guys. If you're using these apps, understand that
they're bots to keep them on the app.
Yes.
And to get them to spend money. I didn't know men were offered premium and such spend more. Okay.
And by the way, guys, here's an interesting stat. Of the people on Tinder, 54% are single, 30% of y'all are married and still on Tinder. Okay. 12% of y'all are in relationships. So that's 42% of y'all are cheating.
Yeah.
On Tinder. Okay. Yeah. Right. So 42% of y'all are not happy in your current marriage or relationship. So you're on Tinder looking for a hookup.
It's a hookup app. Right. It is not a relationship app.
So guys, my recommendation, stay off of Tinder, stay off of any of the dating apps. The numbers do not work in your favor unless you just have a high pain tolerance and you want to just keep dealing with, you want to keep banging your head into a brick wall every day.
It's different for the guy's phone because it's not ding, ding, dinging. You're not getting the ego dopamine boost that a female is getting.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact,
so it's frustrating for guys.
As a matter of fact, guys, to illustrate the frustration for you, there's a gentleman. This is a quick clip. Let me share this with you. He did a challenge with his coworker at work about they were going to do sign up for dating app together, and I think they were just friends, whatever. But listen to this gentleman. This video actually went viral apparently on TikTok. But let's listen to the gentleman real quick.
39 people she's talking to on a dating app.
See, the only thing that I run into when it comes to that is that you started this 3 days ago. 2 days ago. Like, do you realize, like, for guys, we have to wait, like, weeks to get, like, likes, let alone a person that we are interested in to, like, even send us a like, let alone when we send them a like, for them to accept it. We're like shooting a basketball in the dark backwards and hoping that it lands in a goal that's almost smaller than the actual ball.
All right. So you heard that gentleman. He was very, very frustrated, right? He was frustrated because this is basically how it is for your average guy. An average looking gentleman. The young lady was probably average looking as well, but you saw she already had 30. She just stuff. She's like, oh no, it was 2 days ago. He was probably like, mine was a week ago. I only have 3 women on mine, and she's got 39, and she's not even trying, guys. I saw another experiment like that. It was a girl. She was 18, and her brother. He was frustrated with dating apps. He was older, and so he told her, I'm going to create a profile as you and you create one as me so that you can see how it is for guys. She didn't believe him. After 2 or 3 days, she was incredibly frustrated after 2 or 3 days. And him with her 2 pictures, just her basic picture. I think she had a volleyball picture or something like that. He was getting blown up. He was getting blown up. There were dudes all that. Dudes, y'all are thirsty, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all are real thirsty out here.
Well,
that's a whole nother story, whole nother topic. We'll come back to that later. We're actually gonna wrap up with some fun. So females, here's what I've seen happening too, and this is something I noticed on TikTok. So there's a lot of women who are, influencers, whatever you call it. But some of these women, attractive women, they come in and they put little skits and stupid stuff. It's stupid to me, right? But a lot of people, they come to watch these videos, right? Mm-hmm. So we discovered this young lady. We picked her out because, number one, she's a nurse, which I thought you might find interesting. There seem to be a lot of nurses, by the way, on TikTok and OnlyFans and apps like this. I'm seeing a trend with nurses and teachers for some reason.
Yeah, we got to go revisit that topic.
We'll be coming back to that topic. A lot of nurses, a lot of teachers on these apps. So we're going to take a look at how vindictive women are and how y'all get back, how y'all go after a chick, right? Yeah. Y'all do this kind of stuff. Men, we don't really do this generally. These is female
Family Guy did a joke on it. Lois said, now I'm asking the women to put away their blind hatred for each other for just one moment, because we just blindly hate each other for no reason. And it is just the saddest thing.
She said it, not me. Y'all do be like that. It was
the saddest thing. It's so non-supportive species ever.
Women do not like women. That's why they'll sit up there and fake the funk.
They one up each other, throw each other under the bus.
They don't like each other. Y'all are bad. So check this out. This young lady, Roxy, I believe her name is. We're going to share this clip with you.
I like her. I think she's freaking cute.
So tell us what you think about this young lady. So basically, she's got 675,000 TikTok followers, by the way, guys.
She's awesome.
And there's a lot of people that read her. She just does little skits, whatever. But apparently what happened, to put context before we show you the video, is some women were leaving hateful comments on her videos. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself. What are you dressing like that? This and that. She was getting a lot of hate. A lot of these women get a lot of hate, right? A lot of women, it's mostly women. The dudes in the comments they're not hating. The dudes in the comments like, babe, you look great, babe. We love you, babe. Give us more, babe, babe, babe. We're not hating.
No.
It's y'all.
Yeah, they have to go on and troll other women who they feel inferior to, and then talk crap to them because they don't know them. That makes no sense to me.
So let me show you what this lady did. She got. Let me share my screen. She went on a little vengeance here. So check this out. Here's the first video. We're just very short, and then we'll share another one.
I'm gonna message some girls' husbands, and I'm gonna show you their responses. To all you women who thought it was such a good idea to comment on my video nasty things, this goes out to you. I am gonna find your husbands today. And we have the first account already picked. And I just want to see if her husband's attached. JXE Lisa, let's see if your husband is going to respond to me. Click. There's your account. We're going to click your little Instagram there. Oh, I can't see any posts, but you do have your hubby tagged. Aw, Darren. Seems like such a nice name. I can already tell from his photo that he is very handsome. Oh, look at that. Follow. I don't follow very many people, but as soon as he accepts that, I'm going to show you. Let's move on to the next, okay? Oh, We found another one. Sour X Sweetness. This is her comment. I think if someone said this to my man in front of me, I'd be going to jail. All right, miss. Oh, your Instagram is linked. Let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh. Your boyfriend is also linked. It says hers. We're going to send him a little message. In 1 sec, I'm going to type it. I said, hey, how's it going? Don't worry, I'll let you know what he says. Hey, Stuxy. What about telling a single man that they're handsome? I don't know, instead of being a homewrecker. Let's see if she's got one. Oh, her TikTok says she's married. I'm just going to scroll a little bit and boom, there he is. Papa Stux. Let's give him a message. I said, hey, how's it going? I'm starting out really simple, just in case they see it first. But trust me, I bet you one of the 4, if I showed all 4, will respond. And I'm going to show you everything.
She did that because of the nasty comments that she got from some of these ladies. I guess they're just random ladies that were coming into her page. Maybe women just are on TikTok all day, because there's a lot of women that are just on TikTok all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I haven't gotten there yet.
I've talked to guys, and I've talked to the guys that their wives, and he's like, bro, my wife's addicted.
Yeah. And they admit it. I'm addicted.
So women are addicted. Now, Roxy, young lady we just saw, that particular video we just saw, by the way, she had 275,000 likes. Okay. Over 250,000 likes. So let's take a look at the follow-up. Let's take a look at what happened, because one of the wives is actually going to call her. So let's take a look at how this ends.
What happens? She's calling a no caller ID. She doesn't want me to know her number. Hello?
Don't you dare hello me after what you did to me and my husband.
What am I supposed to say when I...
You stay far away from us both, or I will push charges.
Oh, so that means that you're still with him?
Of course I'm still with him. We've been married for 15 years. You think I'm going to let some blonde, pretty little homewrecker ruin my marriage?
Well,
I don't think so.
First off, I'm a redhead. I only have a little bit of blonde, but...
You're a fake redhead, just like everything.
Okay, that was actually a good one. Watch out, or I'm just going to come for him again. Anyways, the whole point of this is because you commented nasty things on my Facebook or my TikTok, and
I was just speaking the
that wasn't anything that wasn't even near the truth. You were being rude to someone you don't know, and you thought that you were going to get away with it with no consequences. So I did what I said. I followed through. I did exactly what I said. I don't want your man, but just letting you know, he did make a new account. He did make a new account to message me later that evening. So even though you... Okay, I can show you.
I doubt it. My husband is a loyal man. We've been married for many years, and we have 2 children together.
Do you want me to show you the proof?
Yeah, I do.
I promise. I'm so happy to show you. I have no issues with showing you what had happened. I honestly think you deserve...
I know my husband's writing. Read it out to me. Blondie.
I have it on a different phone, and I'm currently recording. My TikTok family says hi, by the way.
You're recording this?
I am, yeah.
For who?
So that I could show everybody what you're going to act like.
That's it. I'm pushing charges. I will find out where you live.
You're more than welcome. I have done nothing wrong.
I am serious. If you think you can get away with posting this online on your TikTok, thinking you're a big shot,
girl, you also posted nasty things on my TikTok. You know what? Maybe we should just be friends, and then we can go against Darren together, because I truly believe that you deserve better, even though you're being a see you next Tuesday to me right now.
I don't think so, Blondie. This ain't the Powerpuff Girls, honey.
That was actually a good one. No, we definitely should be friends. You sound savage. Anyways, I'll send you the proof, and you can let me know what you think. And if you want to be friends after that, the door's still open.
You're pushing my buttons right here.
You're probably really pretty, too.
Thank you. I am, actually.
Good. I'm glad. Go
Maybe
give yourself...
horrible.
Go give yourself some more compliments. I'm thinking you probably need them.
Okay, that's it. I'm done here.
Okay, have a great day.
That girl is savage. She does not care. She's basking in it.
She held her composure too. She was very calm, and
yeah. So
I liked it.
We just put that in for a little humor. I just want to know what you guys think about that. Just kind of like in general. I mean, just
Stop being mean, ladies. You might get a taste of your own medicine.
Yeah, you go out here and you being mean. Now, with that being said, Roxy needs to be a little bit careful because some women ain't gonna play that. Some women may find out where she lives for real.
Yeah.
So she gotta be a little bit careful with that. Be careful, Roxy. I don't know about that. Yeah. All women ain't. Some of these women ain't playing. But let us know what you think about that. We just threw that in for a little humor just to show you because women are savage. I mean, you just saw it right there. Like, I mean, she's explicitly, she's got a whole bunch of videos like that. She's going after people's husbands. Like, she's just to show the wife that I can do it. Yeah. Like, and some of these dudes are falling into
it. And he made another account just to talk to her.
These dudes will go out. You see, he'll go out of his way.
He's hungry. Did you hear his wife's voice? Yeah. We've been married for many years.
Many years. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's very happy.
He is. That's why he's watching all of Roxy's videos. That's why, because he's so happily married. So see, just want to throw that in there for a little humor. That's actually going to wrap up the show for tonight, guys. Let us know what you think. Women, we had to bring smoke to you tonight because, we're a little soft on y'all for a while. So we want to know, what do y'all think? At the end of the day, this entitlement thing, this
friend
zone thing. Let us know, why does this thing exist? Let's get rid of the friend zone. You know what I mean? So, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Nah, I think you said enough.
All right. I think we're good to go. We will see you next video.
Bye.
We're out.